Good evening, and welcome to the 25th anniversary celebration of the Center for Bioethics and Human Dignity. I'm Congressman Randy Hultgren, and I represent the collar counties of Chicago, including parts of Lake County, where you are at tonight. While business in Washington keeps me from being with you, I cannot overemphasize how excited and honored I am to deliver this message to you all. I thank the staff, including Paige Cunningham's leadership as Executive Director, Mike Sleesman's oversight of the important research conducted through the Center, and the rest of the CBHD and Trinity International University for their continued work and collaboration. For a quarter century, CBHD has tackled the most pressing medical, scientific, and technological issues of the day from a distinctly Christian conception of the human person. Persons whom by their very nature as God's creation, made in His image, have inherent dignity and worth. In the words of a former member of President George W. Bush's Council on Bioethics, Adam Schulman, bioethics involves the ground and content of human dignity. What marks CBHD as unique is their ability to translate their robust research into understandable terms for lay Christians yearning to make ethical decisions in their own lives, and for church leaders who are counseling their congregations about matters from birth to death and everything in between. Their researchers, conferences, and publications are top shelf. They're funded through private contributions, receiving no federal funding or profits as a business would, and their work is inherently practical and applicable. It's why I've been encouraged by the Center's outreach to another unreached group of lay people, members of Congress like me. I serve on the Science, Space, and Technology Committee, and I'm co-chair of the Tom Lantos Human Rights Commission in the House of Representatives. When considering policy on medicine, research, and technology, global human rights, and more, my colleagues and I are confronted with deep questions like, does this or that law uphold the dignity of those it affects? Does the research we are supporting through federal tax dollars align with Christian ethics and the Hippocratic Oath? How well is Congress protecting Americans from conception all the way to natural death? How does our democratic republic address the ethical questions behind new technologies? Technologies like CRISPR gene editing therapy and its effect on future generations, surrogacy impact on the poor, the effect of pain-killing drugs on the population at large, humanity's relationship to artificial intelligence and embryos yet to be born, and many others. At a briefing I hosted for CBHD on Capitol Hill in 2015, MIT professor Dr. Rosalind Picard demonstrated a hand-worn sensor she had developed which could detect epileptic seizures before they happened. This is amazing stuff, and the presentation was thoughtfully followed up by CBHD-led discussion on the ethics surrounding wearable and predictive technologies. It's this kind of engagement that is needed on Capitol Hill with members who are flooded with information, but sometimes lack the proper framework and context in which to make decisions. Good information based on good ethics leads to good policy decisions. And I'm grateful for that the Center is regularly providing that needed information. A bioethical framework is crucial to framing these issues for the next generation of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics professionals, another focus of the Center's. 2 years ago, I launched my STEM Scholars Program for high school students in the 14th Congressional District. This youth leadership program helps us to identify and ignite the creativity and passion of STEM ambassadors, those students excited about the possibilities provided by STEM careers and fields and who can take further knowledge and experience back to their schools to promote the wide world of STEM to their teachers, classmates, and communities. Every month we've traveled throughout Northern Illinois to manufacturing plants, research facilities, educational institutions, science museums, outdoor ecology stations, and much more. So far, we've tackled microbiology with community college faculty, learned about food flavoring science, got our hands dirty cleaning out invasive species alongside scientists, visited the shop floor of a local manufacturer, practiced forensic science at a coroner's office, viewed a sub-ice rover used to conduct research in Antarctica, and saw how a local business has partnered with NASA's Space Launch System, which could carry our astronauts to Mars. The ethical questions that arise from such encounters are plentiful. It's why I'm encouraged by CBHD's commitment to teaching, mentoring, and training young minds through Bioethics Next and other programs to take a broader look at the ways technology and science affect human dignity and the future of our world. Young minds like those of our STEM scholars could be part of the teams that cure cancer or travel to the outer reaches of our solar system. But it's the how and why that must be part of the discussion. I look forward to seeing how these advances improve life for all of us while upholding the dignity of all. And I know that over the next 25 years of advances, with continued support, the Center for Bioethics and Human Dignity will remain a watchful eye, a rigorous research institution, and a compassionate counselor along the way. Congratulations, CBHD, and keep up your great work for the kingdom.